Good afternoon, everyone. This is Connie
and Michelle
from It's Our Time Now. And we wanted to come to you today and talk to you about a fun subject, but a serious subject nonetheless. Looking good and feeling good. And I think before you can look good, you have to feel good on the inside before it's manifested on the outside. Michelle, what do you think?
Oh, I totally agree. I think there's a song years ago. Matter of fact, I know there is a song years ago talking about a new attitude. And I think that's what so many of us need to have is a new attitude. And so many people, I'm not exactly a spring chicken, but I don't care. I'm going to enjoy life. I'm going to have a new attitude about everything. So many people get to a certain age and they start aging, but they start aging mentally first.
Exactly. And I think when you're happy on the inside, then that comes forth as smiles and lightheartedness on the outside. And when you're angry, you come across as stiff and cold and rigid. And people can tell. People can tell.
Exactly. And there's this saying someone told, I think it was my doctor told my husband actually, he said, don't ever let an old man live in your body.
Wow.
And that's just saying that so many times we have this, I've heard people when they turn 30, they start talking age. They turn 40, they start talking age. But then I've also seen people that are 70 and they're still running around playing basketball, having the best time. And so I think it's time for us to have a new attitude about everything.
Exactly. I remember once hearing from an elderly lady, and she was talking to a bunch of younger women, and she was telling us, don't allow stress to enter into our lives. Manage it, handle it. Not manage it, but deal with it and get rid of it as soon as possible, because that has a lot to do with aging in a negative way.
And also, Connie, we were having a conversation and we were talking about 3 different stars that we were watching, and one of the stars just had a lot of bitterness, a lot of anger, and you could tell even the way it affected the way she looked, and it affected everything where the other stars, a hardness that the other stars didn't have, and they were like, oh well, life goes on, you can talk about me, you can do whatever, but I'm going to enjoy life. And they looked young, spry, and it was just totally different from the other lady, and that makes such a difference.
Exactly. I think not only can you look good, but I think that the clock can be rewound backwards. So when people see, oh girl, you are looking good, that's what you want to hear.
You know it. So anyways, we just want to remind you to have a new attitude.
Exactly, because guess what?
It's our time now. God bless you.